regardless of my 15 years of experience, I think what I've learned in 30 days has been much more eye-opening sessions. I think this program will be a lifetime, right? And it's all applied skills. It's a skill that you will always have for your lifetime. When I travel, I see people sitting at a coffee shop and doing their own bit, and I always wonder what and how do they do this. That 30 days I did finish in 30 days, right? Because that was a challenge that was put forth. But you can do it if you put your mind and heart to it. You can do it. Yeah.
Hi everyone, meet Rahul Radhakrishnan. He's a digital nomad from Bangalore. So he successfully launched his business, his own website in just 30 days. So congratulations on that, Rahul. You've done a great job.
Thank you so much, Vipin.
So in a very short time, you have launched your business and also your website, and you're ready to get into the market. How do you feel?
I feel awesome. I mean, it's the entire course, the sessions were brilliant. There's been a lot of learning. I mean, regardless of my 15 years of experience, I think what I've learned in 30 days has been much more eye-opening sessions, closing techniques, sales techniques. The entire sessions were brilliant. I'm very, very precise, very detailed, and a lot of patience, I must say, Bipin, of you putting together the entire course. And I think people like us who do not have a technical background in marketing or digital marketing, you made it very easy for us. Thank you for that.
Awesome. So I'm really happy that you took the action and then you actually put in your effort to learn all of this. So that's where you saw the difference. Right. So it's all about, I always say 20% learning, 80% is implementation. So do you have any digital marketing or marketing background, or is this the first time that you went through all of this, learning new skills and everything?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm zero knowledge, zero skills. In fact, I just had a brief moment, with a consulting company, and had to build a website for them. And I used Wix.com for that,
Okay.
right? And but everything was, you had ready-made templates, widgets, content, right? But when I had to make my own website, I think that was a great challenge, from learning WordPress to getting it done. And I think once the website came on, there was this spark, this thrill of a moment that you've done it. And,
Yes.
and I just went and showed the whole family, like, hey, this is my website now. So yeah, it's been a good experience in that way.
Yes, that's definitely, it'll also boost your confidence and you'll feel like, whoa, finally I did my website. Even I had that feeling when I did that for the first time. So now you like practice more and you can deliver website services to your clients.
Yes, of course.
Yes. And what are the other skills which like blowed your mind out? You said like 15 years of your experience in this 30 days was like very powerful. Like what made you say that?
I mean, I don't think I've learned much. I mean, yes, on the job per se, yes, in terms of what you have to do on a day-to-day basis, it's done and dusted, right? And then you move on to your next company. You work for that profile, you work for that designation, you're done, you move on. And I think I've done that 15 years, but I think this program will be a lifetime, right? And it's all applied skills. It's a skill that you will always have for your lifetime. That's not going to go away. Yeah. And though I'm doing it at my own pace, I'm determined that I will finish this, right? And I'm going to call you that day when I say I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to start this full time.
Yes. So, like you already got that taste and you already saw, like live experience of learning a skill and you're also, you're getting the confidence that I can quit my job in next 3 months, or in your, like you can do it. So did you already started feeling it, like after this 30 days?
Yes, absolutely. I want to do it sooner, but I don't want to jump the gun, so to
Mm.
say, and then fall between the pan to fire situation. So, um, like I think like everybody else, I'm one of them who had a lot of commitments back home in terms of finance. So that's the scary bit that holding me back. But that being said, I also want to make that kind of money, right? I mean, as much as I'm making it here, with the freedom of time, like you always say. Um, I've when I travel, I see people sitting at a coffee shop and doing their own bit, and I always wonder what and how do they do this.
Mm.
And can I be there sitting there one day and doing this on my own, taking that 2 hours off as your personal time, but simultaneously working on a client project. So I want to do that, Bipin. And age is against me. I'm not, I'm just getting older. I'm 46. I think it is the time right now that I pull up my socks and I get this done.
Correct. So yeah, you were thinking what these people are, like doing in cafes, and now you understood what the guys are doing, correct?
Yes, yes.
It's nice. So you're already in that path. Amazing. And tell me a few skills that actually blowed your mind out.
I think it was when it came to the closing techniques. Though I've not practiced that yet to a client or anything, but I felt that was one of the best sessions that you've had. The closing techniques, and when it those are soft skills, right? When it comes to the technical skills, it's a very in-depth when it came to the Facebook marketing techniques and your ad creation, set ads, things like that, which I was not aware of. I mean, there are so many reference websites that you've given, for just to help us, and you always say that just copy paste what I've done, be successful, right? You made it very easy for us, Vipin. Yeah.
Got it. And uh, along with your job, were you able to manage this? Like if someone wants to, like get in and they're in a job, can they manage? And what was your experience?
I think you can. So you have 24 hours a day, right?
Mm.
Take 1 hour out,
Mm.
and I'm sure you're going to do that, right? I don't have time. I work Monday to Saturday, 12 hours, 14 hours. But in the office, yes, when I do have a little bit of free time, I've taken that hour or two off and gone through the entire module. And that 30 days, I did finish in 30 days, right? Because that was a challenge that was put forth. Um, but you can do it. If you put your mind and heart to it, you can do it. Yeah.
Great. And did we deliver? Like when you saw my webinar and then you wanted to enroll, like we promised a lot of things. Did we deliver that?
100%.
Okay, thanks. And what was your, were you skeptical? Were you scared? Uh, you wanted to join in, and then what was your experience? Like what made you,
Yes.
yeah.
Um, I had a lot of apprehension. There was a little skeptical mind as to, whether this will work or not. Um, Even through the second month, I was kind of hesitant. And, there were thoughts that, you call it the monkey chatter behind your brain. Like, you want to do this, you want to do that. Do you want to pull out of this program because you're going too slow? You have commitments, but yet you're paying the CMI for this. Is it worthwhile? There's so many questions, right? There's so many doubts that you have. But, I just washed all those thoughts away and I said, let me just take one session at a time and go through this, right? um, but I will do it at my own pace. And I see a lot of these posts that that the team puts on the social media and on the group about how successful people are in their business, having completed your program. And the only thing that I tell myself is, if they can do it, then you can also do that.
Correct. That's it. If they can do it, you can do it. The only thing is like, anything that we are going to take up in this world or any new thing that we're going to do, we need to put our effort.
Right.
And then it happens. Yeah, let's say, like you're putting 10 hours, 12 hours in your job. If you now just you tell honestly, if you put that 10 hours, let's imagine that you have 10 hours, you don't have any work, you're going to do this full time. What would happen? What changes would you see?
I think it'll be a life-changing experience. You'll be working with clients directly, making a lot of money. At the same time, it's your time. You respect that, and you have the freedom of money. You have the freedom of time. That's the most important. When it comes to having that work-life balance. And yeah, I mean, if you're doing something on your own, I think you're just going to give double the output when you have that 10 hours just for yourself. Yeah.
See, now you have that confidence because you have seen the path and you have the skills, you've learned it. The only thing is you need to practice. You don't, mastering will take 3 years, 5 years. That's not the game of, we are not here to master. Now we are going to, like you've learned, you just have to practice it. And, like, that's it, before, like coming into this program, you're not sure what is this and how to do it. Now you're sure this is what I need to do. This is the thing that I need to do. That's it. So you know how to approach clients, you know how to close them. The only thing you need to put in the number of hours.
Yes.
And you're all ready to go. Because now let's say, uh, you've been doing a lot of things in your life. That is, you've been working, you've been taking care of your family, you're the head of the family, and you're successful in your own way, in your own field. If you're successful there, and here also you can be successful, you have all the potential. The only thing is time is where you need to adjust. That's it.
True.
See, what is success? Example, if a teacher, if I want to be a teacher and I become a teacher, I'm successful. And I wanted to be in this job and I'm working there, I'm successful. Okay, if you have a bigger goal, each and every day, everyone is successful. That's success for me. Only when we think that, yeah, I'm successful, and only then we can have the energy to move forward. You're successful. Now you've found something better and you want to try out and you want to do it. And you have been successful all these years. And here also you can become successful. That's it, I would say.
Completely agree.
That's it, I would say. Okay. Um, if I can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. This was my thought when I initially started. And I was like, okay, if they're doing it, social media is to see other people. If they can do it, and if they're doing it, why can't I do it? That was the only one thought. Let me try. Okay, I failed 2 years to start my agency because I didn't know any skills. And you guys are getting it in 30 days. You're on the fastest track. So I failed a lot, but the only thing that kept me going is if they can do it, I can do it. Maybe I'm not doing it better. That's the only thing. So all the very best. I really want to see you moving forward, take it full time, and start trading value for money.
Absolutely. Then thank you so much for your support and your team. They've been brilliant. Thank you.
Yes, awesome. More power to you, Rahul.
Thank you so much.